Verse 245. The triple vehicle, the one vehicle and the no vehicle, of these I talk, for the sake of the dull-witted, and also for the wise, solitude-loving ones. Now you might be interested in Buddhism. You might want to find out about it. Where do you start? Perhaps you've got a local meditation centre run by a particular Buddhist group, and you can go along there, and it will probably be very nice. And you might just get into that kind of Buddhism. There's lots of different kinds. There's Tibetan Buddhism. There's the Buddhism of Sri Lanka, very traditional kind of Buddhism, and they teach traditional types of meditation techniques. And there's something called Vipassana meditation, which is related to that. And the scriptures that they focus on are known as the Pali Canon. These are the very old scriptures which you might feel are closest to the source, the closest to the Buddha, historically anyway. Then you've got the Mahayana Buddhism, the Buddhism of bodhisattvas, of lotus-born beings. And you've got Zen Buddhism, associated with Japan, China. And you've got different schools of Zen Buddhism. And then you've got Tantric Buddhism, full of symbolism and ritual. Different kinds of Tantra. You've got Japanese Tantra, Indian Tantra, Tibetan Tantra. And so it goes. Where do you start? Well, you'll find one which suits you. Find one which suits your character, suits your personality. This is what all these vehicles are about. The triple vehicle. There's different understandings of this, but I've touched on the triple vehicle before. This is the vehicle of the Shravakas. These are the traditional Buddhists, the ones that listen to the Buddha and do the practices. The various practices of meditation and following the ethical precepts. Then you've got the bodhisattvas, these larger-than-life beings that aren't concerned with their own enlightenment. They want to get everybody else enlightened first. And then you've got the Prajika Buddhas, those detached beings who follow their own path, who found their own way. And that's the triple vehicle. And then you'll find teachings of the one vehicle and how there's actually only one path to enlightenment. And then you'll find out there isn't actually any path to enlightenment. This is the no vehicle. Now it's curious, all of these exist, not just for the dull-witted, but for the wise, solitude-loving ones. So there's something for everybody here. But the important thing is to appreciate that there's nothing fixed in stone. Words are fluid things. And if you've been following these videos, and if you have some familiarity with the language, then you'll find that some of the words used, words like chitta, can be used in quite a variety of different ways. Another point is that in spite of the seeming complexity and variety of it all, It's all really very simple. And it's this simplicity we should be looking for. And this is very much the intention of these videos. We're not concerned with ideas. We're not concerned with structures. We're concerned with our enlightenment practice. And this, unfortunately, is not the concern of many people who get interested in Buddhism. They're interested in Buddhism because it's a fascinating thing in so many ways, culturally, aesthetically, philosophically. It gives you an alternative society if you want, an alternative lifestyle. This is what interests many people. They want to be part of a nice group. They aren't the wise, solitude-loving ones. So you get this strange contrast in Buddhism. The Sangha, the community of Buddhists, is one of the pillars of Buddhism. And yet, spiritual practice is a solitary thing. It's what is real. The Sangha, the community of Buddhist monks, is part of Maya. It's part of the waking dream that's going on all the time. And it's difficult to let go of this. If you believe that you're living a spiritual lifestyle, then somehow you feel that that is more real and more true. But it's not. It doesn't matter what your lifestyle is. Spiritual practice, enlightenment practice is not dependent on it. This is really a follow-on from what was covered in the previous verse, in the previous video, about regarding everything as Maya. And that there are bits within Maya which we don't really want to let go of. We want to hang on to our particular discriminations. And I mentioned there may be some discriminations you don't want to let go of. Particular fetishes, particular passions, particular interests. Well, you can have a fetish for notions of spirituality. You can have a fetish for your own particular brand of spirituality. Whether it's traditional Buddhism, Tantrism, Tantric Buddhism, Mahayana Buddhism, Zen. All of these are particular discriminations which, as enlightenment practitioners, we see as part of Maya. We can bring them under that umbrella, and in doing so, we are practicing once again. We are practicing as enlightenment practitioners.